More than a few dozen people filled the gym of the Rough Riders Center in Watford City today for a leadership presentation. The free event was led by a firefighter turned speaker who's touring the country in an effort to create better workplaces and communities. Malik Wilson was there to learn what got him started on his journey and how he's carried out his mission.
I'm a husband and father from Northern California. I started this leadership speaking sort of by accident.
But what it took to be a leader wasn't anything new to Mark Von Appen. When he was just a boy, he hung tight to his father's coattail.
He worked for the 49ers, and so I worked as a ball boy on those teams. And so for 6 weeks every summer, I would go to training camp and work in the locker room, work two-a-day practices, go to meetings, attend games on the sideline and fix equipment and things like that. And so I saw what great coaching looked like. I saw what great leadership looked like.
He says as he grew older, that understanding of great leadership followed him, even into the workforce.
That was just my expectation. That was sort of my baseline for how things should be.
But he soon realized the leadership he knew and possessed wasn't represented at work.
I got out into the real world and saw that not everybody feels the same way. Not everybody shares the same values as far as team goals and that sort of thing.
So he began figuring out ways to connect the dots, taking the leadership skills he learned and bringing them into the workplace.
I started writing about it, blogging about it, and started a Facebook page.
Posting helpful tips and pointers for people to learn for themselves. But what started off as a way for him to release his thoughts soon attracted quite the audience.
I had a fire chief from North Carolina call me up and ask me if I would come to North Carolina and do a leadership presentation.
And from there, he says things snowballed, touring the country for years to share his story. Today, finding himself in Watford City. When people come to these, what can they expect? What are they getting?
Tools to increase communication, and I mean, whether you're coaching, a youth sports team, a high school sports team, a professional sports team, or your workplace, or if you're just talking to your kids, the main thing is setting forth expectations and holding people accountable to a standard and doing it for each other.
Carolyn Jappy, the organizer of today's event, felt it was important to have some outside leadership coaching brought to the community.
I honestly feel he's gifted. He can talk to people. He can give ideas that you and I wouldn't even think about.
I think that, to truly lead people, you have to meet them where they are.
And that's exactly what Von Appen continues to do. Reporting for KX News in Watford City, Malik Wilson.
Von Appen says you can listen to all of his previous presentations and catch up on his blog posts by visiting his Facebook page. That information can be found on our website at kxnet.com.